Welcome to day 3. Today we're starting to bring in a little bit more focus into the waist, gently working the obliques while keeping the same control from the first 2 days. Move slowly, stay connected to your core, and when you're ready, let's begin. Coming into a seated position with hands behind the back of the thighs, we're going to tip the tailbone under and roll back into a C curve, and then lengthen and restack the spine. Exhaling to scoop out through your abdominals, roll back. Inhale to lengthen and lift. Stick with this. Think drawing the abdominals back towards the spine as you roll back into that C curve. And then lengthen and grow tall as you come back up onto the sit bones. Let's do a few more just like this. Using that breath, really plant the feet down towards the mats. Lengthening and restacking. Roll back and hold that C curve now, taking the arms in front of you, one forearm on top of the other. And we're going to start to rotate to the side, alternating between left and right. Exhaling to twist and inhaling to come back through center. Stabilize through the lower body here. Keep the hips nice and still as we twist. Good. Really using your breath. Exhaling and inhaling. Lovely. Keep this going. Stay with me here. Keeping that C shape of the spine. Try not to flatten the back. Keep the tailbone tucked. Making this your last one now. And then release. Well done. Turn to your side now, coming onto your forearm with your elbow underneath your shoulder, your knees bent, heels in line with the back of the pelvis, and feel that lift with the underneath waist. We're going to start to raise our arm up and down over the head. Inhaling to lift the arm up, exhaling to float it back down. Again, reaching the arm up, keep pushing the floor away, avoiding sinking into the underneath shoulder. Now you can stick with this if you want to, or if you want more challenge. As we raise the arm up now, we're going to lift those hips up using that underneath waist, and then lower back down with control. Again, inhaling to lift, exhaling to lower. Good. Stick with this. Again, you can revert back to that first version if that feels better for you. Lovely. Let's do 4 more just like this. Use that breath to help you. Last 3. Good. Keep pushing the floor away. Making this the last one. And then lower down. Extend your underneath arm long now. Take the ear to the shoulder. Hand just comes in front of the rib cage. Lift that underneath waist again. We're going to extend that top leg away, flex your foot, and start to lift the leg even, over the hip, up and down. So it's going slightly above the hip and then back below the hip. Good. Lifting it up and down. Well done. Now you can stick with this version if you want to, or if you want more challenge, take the hand behind the head, and we're going to lift the upper body as the leg lifts. So now we're working into those obliques, up and then down. Good. Again, do the version that feels right for your body. Let's do 8 more just like this. Exhaling to lift. Lovely. Stay with me. Check that you can still see your toes. The leg doesn't go behind your body. It stays right to the side. Couple more. Well done. Release. Bend through the knees. Slowly ease yourself up now. Swing those legs around, and let's do the exact same thing on the other side. So we're going to take the elbow under your shoulder again. So we're starting on that forearm. Knees bent, heels in line with the back of the pelvis. Lift the underneath waist. Here we go. Let's start with that arm float. Raising the arm overhead and then pressing it back down towards your sides. Lengthening the arm up and then lowering it back down. Breathing in to lift. Exhaling to lower. Breathing into lift. Exhaling to lower. Stick with this, or if you want to, start to add those hips, lifting the hips up off the floor and then lowering back down. Feel that lift in the underneath waist and then connect back down. Good. We lift and lower. Stick with this. Let's do 4 more. Lovely. 3 more. Don't forget to breathe. One more time. And then lower down. Extend that underneath arm away now. Take the ear to the shoulder. Again, top hand comes in front of the rib cage. Feel that lift into the underneath waist. Extend your top leg away. Flex your foot, coming into those leg lifts. Up above the hip, back below the hip. Up and down. Keeping the length into the spine here. Good. Lovely. Option to stick with this version or take the hand behind the head and add your upper body. So as the leg lifts, you lift up into that side crunch. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Lift and lower. Keep drawing the abdominals in. Let's do 8 more, just like this. Good. 7. 6. 5. Final 4. Lovely. Stay with me. Few more here. Good. Making this the last one. And then relax all the way down. Well done, everybody. Bend the knees. Ease yourself all the way up. We're going to swing those legs around and finish down on our back. So slowly, slowly ease yourself down onto your back. Bend your knees. Lovely. We're going to take the hands behind the head now. So hands come just at the base of the skull with your elbows forward. We're going to lift up and take our right shoulder over towards your left hip and then lower back down. Same thing on the other side. Left shoulder over towards your right hip and then lower back down. Exhaling to lift into that oblique curl up and then inhale to lower. Lovely. Again, stabilize through the lower body here. So keep the pelvis nice and still as the upper body lifts up and around into that oblique curl up. Good. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Lift and lower. Stay with me. Lovely. Let's do 1 more to each side. Good. Making this the last one. Now we're going to take the right shoulder over towards the left hip now. Stay lifted and reach the arm across the body. We're now going to pulse it up and up. Think lifting the chest up an inch, down an inch, just for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Change sides. Left shoulder to right thigh. Reach the arm across. Let's pulse up and up. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down now. And we're going to finish with our hip rolls exercise. So take the arms down into a low V. Float your legs to tabletop position. Connect your inner thighs together. Inhale to prepare the body, and as we exhale, tip your pelvis over to the left side. And then inhale to use the abdominals and draw it back to center. Same thing to the other side, rotating the hips over to the right side and then back through center. Ground through the back of the rib cage here. Ensure the legs aren't taking over. Really allow yourself, the abdominals, to draw everything back through center. Now you can stick with this, or if you want more challenge on the next one, we're going to extend the legs and keep the legs along as we rotate them back to center. So we roll the pelvis to the side, extend through the legs, and then draw them back through center, bending the knees before going again. We rotate to the side, extend, keep the legs long as we draw the hips back through center. This really gets into the obliques and deep abdominals here. Keep this going, exhaling to twist. Stay with me, we're just going to do a few more. Good. Keep thinking about that technique, drawing the abdominals in towards your spine. Really supporting that upper body. Making this your last one now, hug the knees in towards the chest, give yourself a great big hug. And that is day 3 completed.